This special episode of Watch What Crappens is brought to you by Virgin Voyages.
Yep, today we're going to be diving into the latest Real Housewives of Miami. And the girls hit the high seas with Virgin Voyages, and as per usual, they popped off.
If you want the same luxurious amenities, delicious food, and good times that the housewives had in the episode, you can have it all with Virgin Voyages.
The drama does not come standard, okay? You'll need to bring your own. But one place we know the drama won't be coming from is the kiddos, because guess what? Virgin Voyages cruises are child-free, baby.
And when we say Virgin Voyages cruises are all-inclusive, we mean it. Wi-Fi, dining, entertainment, group fitness classes, it's all included. No hidden fees, no surprise charges.
And the destinations are amazing too. Some highlights: Aruba, St. Lucia, New York, Miami, Iceland, and a below-deck favorite, the Med.
So obviously we watched this episode last night, and I'm not going to lie, I saw those kitchens in the restaurants and I was actually very excited. I actually really want to go there. And I really love the test kitchen, that whole situation when they were sitting around that. I was like, I have never seen a restaurant like that on a cruise before that looked so chic.
Yeah, incredible. Incredible foods, nightclubs, dancing. The rooms are just so
the rooms were crazy,
and beautiful. I mean, seriously.
The rooms were legitimately crazy. They were that was so nice. I just did not think that, I really didn't think that was something that you could get on a cruise ship. So I was impressed personally.
Yeah, truly gorgeous. Make your next vacation a fabulous one with Virgin Voyages.
I mean, come on. If it's good enough for the housewives, who isn't it good enough for?
Learn more at virginvoyages.com or contact your travel advisor.
Hello and welcome to Watch What Crappens, a podcast about all that crap on Bravo that we just love to talk about. I'm Ben Mandelker, and joining me today is the one and only, the perfect and special Ronnie Karam. Hi, Ronnie. How's it going?
Well, hello. How's it been going with you?
It's going well. It's Miami Day, and, that's kind of like my favorite day. Because, I'm not going to do my whole typical monologue about how much I love this show. You guys all know I love this show, so I'm happy. What's new with you?
Nothing. Having a great time over here. Still looking for the little bobcat in my neighborhood. I saw it one time, a little baby bobcat. And so now I'm looking all over for it to make it my little friend. But I haven't seen it again since. So getting kind of upset over here.
Well, I hope it's okay.
Typical bobcat. But here we are with some Real Housewives of Miami. Season 7, episode 14, Navigating Friendships.
Ooh. Yes. So this is the episode where they have just gotten back from a cast trip and now they're going on another cast trip. I don't think we've ever had back-to-back cast trips. And by the way, they had a cast trip. They had a trip embedded within the cast trip. And now they're going on another trip. I'm very impressed. They really upped the budget on this one this season.
Yeah. Well, we open with Gertie at home in her closet, FaceTiming Stephanie. She's like, hello, baby girl. I was starting to pack for the trip. And then I was like, should I get a little bit of a pulse for Stephanie? Because that first trip, it was so chaotic, girl. It was a lot. How do you feel? Tell me everything. Tell me how you feel. Tell me deep down.
I feel like that trip was a lot for me. That trip was a lot for me. It was a lot. It was a lot. A lot of money that I spent on a private plane. Okay.
It was a lot. Julia, Marisol, Alexia, where are you with all the girls? Where are you with the girls?
No.
Tell me.
No, I most definitely have not spoken with any of them. None of them. No.
Okay.
I only speak to the men who I'm surrounded with because I work with men. That's the only people I've spoken to. Definitely not spoken to them.
I get it. You know why? Because it was a lot.
It was a lot. Then we go to the Alexia and Frankie beauty bar. And Larsa calls Alexia and she's like, hi, what's going on? I'm
at the beauty bar. Hey, Frankie, you know what? You should say hi to Larsa because she's calling right now while we're at the beauty bar. He's like, hello, love.
My love, I miss you.
Frankie has just become Miami, salon owner. Cause he just says that to everybody hello, love. What are we doing today on your hands?
oh, my love, I miss you, love, like, and this and that and XYZ.
What's going on? Are you ready for the cruise? We're going to go on a cruise. Are you ready for it? Was it a lot?
I mean, I'm like all packed up. Like, hopefully we can go on this cruise and like have like a good time, like, and make good memories, like, and not necessarily fight, like.
Well, I'm not trying to fight anybody, and I really hope you and Lisa are not trying to fight each other either, because you know what? It's so hard between both of you, Larsa. It's like so hard. Frankie, what would you say right now to Lisa if she was here? Hello, my love. That's right. Listen to Frankie.
Well, help me fix it, like. Help her fix it, like. Help us fix it, like. Let's us be fixed, like.
Yeah. Okay, then maybe you can like help me with Stephanie too, because like I really did feel offended that she came at me at the plaza. Like, how could you come to me at the plaza in front of the St. Francis ski?
So then we cut back to Gertie and Stephanie talking, and Stephanie's like, I don't understand how my words get misconstrued, and it's been like a tough adjustment for me. Like, I don't understand when I say, if you don't do exactly what I say and on your best behavior, both on the plane and off the plane, I'm going to leave you behind. And if you die, you die. That's not my fault because you don't work in business. How does that get misconstrued all the time?
I know. So misconstrued. It's like crazy misconstrued. Yeah, I mean, I want everyone to cool down, and my whole vibe for this cruise is nautical Steph. You're going to hear that word a lot because that's going to be what makes me really charming and hilarious this episode. Nautical Steph. Nautical Steph.
I'm going to be hilarious. I'm going to be hilarious right now. Okay. Cause like Stephanie, if you guys don't mind if I speak about myself in third person, Stephanie has like a lot of personalities. Like she has one personality that puts her tongue on one of her lips and then laughs. So, spin the wheel, bitch. Spin the wheel. Cause like, who are you going to get today? Cause nautical Steph, she's super calm. She's always unbothered. And she's definitely going to be America's favorite. I think it's just like rolls off the tongue. Nautical Steph.
Oh, Nautical Steph. Nautical Steph. I love that. How is she doing? How is Nautical Steph doing? Tell me.
Can I jump in this scene here as Marisol, as the resident jokester of Real Houses of Miami? Nautical Steph, more like not a cool Steph. Yeah, all right. You may need a khaki to enjoy that one. Okay.
Okay. She tried it. Marisol tried it, right? That was a good one. She tried it. Okay. Nautical Steph, right? Nautical Steph. Okay, Steph. Nautical Steph. I'm going to go with that. Nautical Steph.
Yeah, because it's like every time I hit the ocean, I'm just chilling. Like, don't you remember when I was like very chill on the yacht earlier this season, and I called Alexia a Rottweiler? Like, remember that? That was easy. I'm like, chill.
So back to Alexia and Larsa. She's like, I'll help you with Lisa if you help me with Stephanie, and the four of us are going to be hanging out. Okay? Because we're going to help each other. And Larsa's like, can't wait. So then Marisol arrives to meet Julia at a cafe. Julia is dressed like, I don't know, like a lady who owned sheep in the 20s. I don't know. It's like some Sound of Music hair. I don't know. I think she got a new stylist Siberian. Who was like, we're going to do crazy things with your hair today. She's like, okay, I like.
It like braids like at the top. It was like she was like creating a surface that she could have put a plate on or something.
Yeah, so I thought it was like kind of pretty, I think. I'm not sure, but I don't know. Listen, I love some new hair. I'm just always jealous of people with hair, you know.
Marisol comes in and goes, oh, I love the hair, which is her way of saying, God, I hate that hair. And Julia's like, you look so cute. She's like, well, you look terrific. And by terrific, you look terrible. And the weather is delicious, isn't it? By that, I mean, it's humid. What are you having? Is that tea? Is that a khaki? Is it tea and khaki all together? Come on, spill the beans.
Thank God the weather's delicious because it's all I'm going to eat. Am I right? I feel so proper. You want to feel proper? Have some English tea. Oh, yes, English tea with scone. So proper.
Scone. I don't even know what that is. How are the boys? Oh, well, Martina's in kitchen, and she said, I'm baking my mother's cake, like mother cake, like a cake of a mother, like the mother who made cake and then braids. Oh, wow, Martina, she's such a mommy chica,
I'm sorry,
mamchka, babushka.
I'm sorry, Ben, but I'm going to have to correct you because we're not calling her Martina today. Today it's only Marty. All right? Because we go way back. Me and Marty. It's like, oh, yes, Marty making cake. Cake by mommy cake. Yeah, Marty. Oh, good old Marty. Let's make that happen today. Call Marty.
Yeah, let's call her up. So look who I'm on phone with. Drunk lady. Look at her. Do you see her, Marty? Do you mind if I call her Marty now? They say if I want to be friends with cool girls, I have to call you Marty now. Look.
Marty, put one son on phone. Okay, son, look. This lady, this is what hides under bed. It's not so scary, right? She only eats air, not children.
Look, Marty. I said you were making cake, but you were making pie. Look at it. Look at her berry pie. Oh, show me the berry pie.
Show me your berry pie. That sounds dirty. Ha!
It's beautiful. Wow, look at that. I'm just so impressed. Oh, there's Jackson. Oh, the boys. Look at the boys. Marty has boys. Oh, their faces. They're just so cute. All right. See you, Marty. All right. I didn't come to lunch to stare at your old lady pie and your weird face. All right. Let's just go ahead and cut that. All right. Boys, press end on your mother's phone. All right. God, thanks.
Martina's at home with her berry pie being like, I didn't win 45 million goddamn Grand Slam titles to be called Marty. She's like, who the fuck is this woman?
Oh my God, when I see those babies, it just tugs at my heart. Ow, my heart. God, just get them over here. Get them over here. Give me a vampire facial with some of their blood. I could really use some of their youth. Just get it into my face. So now they're talking about...
I wish it could be 6 of us all the time, but it cannot be, because daughters do not accept little cute babies.
Yeah,
Before, when I talked to Vika, we would touch subject, and we would talk about the end of conversation. So painful. I knew it was painful for her. It was painful for me today. Hold on, tear. Oh, you know what? She told me, Mom, I got to go, but I love you.
Oh, she said, I love you. And Marisol's like, hold on, let me dab at my eye a little bit. I think, can I get an olive? I've got some gray goose coming out of my eye. Sorry, that happens sometimes. What a beautiful story. I'm sorry, who's Vika?
It's almost like someone tells you, I love you for the first time. And I've been waiting so long for it. And the way she said, I love you, it was encouraging. The way she said, I love you, I guess. Huh. It was so special.
Well, cheers to Vika. Cheers to the boys. Cheers to not dying on the way home from Spain. Wasn't that something? I'm glad you thought I came here to talk about your stupid family and their idiotic problems, but I'm really here to talk about what a bitch Stephanie is. All right? Can we just get to that?
All that screaming left me with PTSD. I call that post-traumatic sidecar disorder, because I drank a sidecar. I love cockies. I'm just trying to wedge it in. Is there something so wrong with trying to build your brain?
That was a tough one, even though Stephanie's name begins with an S. What can I tell you?
Traumatic staph disorder. Oh, God, that would have been good, too.
Oh, just wait. It's about to be NSD.
NS.
Post-traumatic nautical staph disorder. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good.
Wow. I already feel that one catching on. It's so catchy. Listen, little things are becoming a big deal. And of course, I'm specifically talking about Stephanie. She's very short. And I don't think it was a big deal that we didn't go to Marbella. I mean, what? You asked someone to be their godfather. You planned this out for weeks and weeks in advance. And it's very special. You said it was one of the most important days of your life. Not a big deal that you missed it and stayed back in Sevilla and went to the Starbucks. The Starbucks in Sevilla, they actually do a flamenco dance for you if you order a grande. It was amazing.
Yeah. They said, what's your name for the comp? And I said, Marisol. And then when my drink was ready, they said, Marisol.
They gave me a free tile, and they put polka dots on my cup.
The lady sobbed when she gave me my drink. She sobbed and told me not to let any man ever use me again.
Well, I feel like Stephanie felt offended that I came with her on the plane and that I took your defense.
Well, she's got to tone it down because everybody yells so much, and I'm really worried about this cruise because I cannot be banished from Richard's kingdom. Julia's like, who is Richard? Who?
He's my godfather, all right? I met at a party, okay?
It's cruise departure less than 48 hours.
Oh, God, dumb me thinking I could put a fun cruise together after what we just went through in Spain. I mean, that was terrible what we went through. All the stuff that I started and then refused to engage in and caused a big scene by not showing up for. Oh, it was just so much drama.
Oh my God. With Steph, she's like FedEx Ground. Her delivery is always just wrong. And then it rubs everyone the wrong way. And she just hasn't perfected the lube delivery. She's got to have a lube delivery. See what, I'm saying? She's really loud. Okay. It's like she swallowed a megaphone. How hilarious was that as a joke? She swallowed a megaphone. Oh God. It's out of control. It's so loud. I can't even think because that megaphone's going off and it's got one of those buttons that sounds like a bomb is dropping. That's the last thing I need to hear is her mouth opens up and you hear, boom. Too stressful.
She's so bossy. She makes people uncomfortable. Period. End of story.
Well, I can't allow that for Marisol. I've got to protect my peace. I like only demure people, which is why I hang out with Alexia. Like, what are you guys talking about? This is now the second time this season where you're like, oh my God, this cast member is just too loud. I just can't take the loudness of the cast member. I'm like, oh, please. You're on Real Housewives of Miami. This is the loudest show on Bravo.
It really is. So now we go to a restaurant with Kiki and her father, Lorest, and they are ordering sushi. She's like, sushi, why can't you say sushi, Dad? He's like, no, Papa, sushi. He's like, God damn it. I hate coming onto her TV show. So she's ordered salmon and, he doesn't like salmon and he doesn't want to eat this at all. And so she's like, you're so Haitian. And then they talk about her family stuff because her family stuff is all messed up because remember, she is having death threats from family members who think that she's actually massively famous in the United States and can afford to bring everyone from Haiti over to the US and sponsor them.
And then they start talking about how she was kicked out when she was 15 because he got a new wife that didn't want her there. And she wanted her kicked out. So the dad agreed with it. And she's like, that really hurt my feelings, Dad. He's like, well, it wasn't me. Just, yeah, but like you let her kick me out. And that was terrible for me. He's like, okay, well, when are you going to get over it? She's like, Dad, like, it really hurt me. It really traumatized me. And he's like, yeah, but look at all the cameras you have now. She's like, you're crazy.
It's like, I basically made you famous. Like, if it weren't for me, you never would have been on TV. So you're welcome.
That's
you're welcome,
such a
daughter.
parent thing. Like, you traumatized me when I was young. You wouldn't be so great today if I hadn't traumatized you. Where's my thanks?
That's basically what it is. And then, she's basically like just eat the salmon, eat the tartar, try the tartar. And he tastes it and he likes it. She's like, yeah, you have to try something.
Yeah.
It was nice.
So then we go to Lisa's condo and, Lisa and Jody scene. So she's
Jody.
like, I guess what I'm doing. He's like, packing for the next trip. I don't know. Are you packing for the next trip or something?
Like, yeah.
When are we going to get Jody tested for tetanus? Because it's becoming an issue now. Like that jaw does not move. It is locked into place.
I worry for whatever dog bit him in the first place. Cause that dog's walking around probably with Jody's got something going on there. I'm not really sure, but nothing moves on his face. It's so weird.
It's so strange. In the confessional, he does move a little bit more. His jaw does move, but in this scene, it was legitimately wild. He's literally like teeth clenched together. It's not clenched. They're just stuck. And his eyes are so big and he's like looking left and right like a Felix the Cat clock. I'm like, can we do a wellness check on this man, please?
Yeah, you don't want me to put too sexy in my suitcase, right? Because you don't want people coming on to me, right, Jody?
It's like, yeah, can we just get things that cover your ankles and stuff? That'd be great. Because I know it could like come onto you and stuff.
Yeah, it feels like, you know what, Jody? It's just like so weird. Because like I haven't been a Mrs. now for like a day. And it's just so weird. Like I'm not a Mrs. Like I want to be a Mrs. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like to somebody who wants to marry me and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because like sitting here, there's no ring on my finger, Jody. See that?
He's like,
uh-huh. All right.
Being in a relationship is like tough, but like being in this relationship is like really, really tough because like the lawsuits like never stop and like the attacks never stop. And like the latest one, Larsa, is like targeted at me. And it's like, it causes us to fight. And to the point where I have to like sleep in another room because we said the fighting is so bad. And then I'm like, I'm going to leave you. And then you're like, no, please don't leave. And I'm like, I had never really liked you in the first place. I just agreed to be on the show with you so we could look like you're not alone. And then you're like, please, no, but haven't you developed feelings for me yet? And I said, well, I mean, kind of like you're kind of cool to be around, but like, I don't want to be with you. And I go to another room and then I call up Marcus and I'm like, God, my fucking bitch girlfriend. Am I right? Jody, stop. Too much. We're happy. America, we're happy. We're a happy couple. Okay, stop.
So she says, okay, because he's just silent staring at her when she's like basically begging him to propose. And she goes,
Okay, well, I only want to get married to someone that wants to be married to me. What do you think about that?
he's like, and he says that he loves Lisa, but it's really hard withstanding all of this. So basically,
Cut. Stop. No. America, we have a perfect relationship. We never fight. And if we do fight, we stay in the same bed. Everything is good between us. Don't you worry, everyone. America, sweethearts.
So how do you feel when you saw the email that I was divorced?
I mean, my face moves so much. I remember the look on my face. It was this.
Yeah, I remember that. That was something, Jody. That was really something.
I froze. I didn't know what to do. Yeah, I was relieved because I thought the drama would go down. And then it used to be like that almost all the drama came from the divorce. And lately it's been like half the divorce and like half the friends. And it's just like overwhelming right now.
Yeah, but Larsa gathered the girls and she got riled them up over that stupid text message. It was so silly.
It's like, I wasn't even angry. I mean, this was my face.
Yeah, I seen that one. It's the same one you made about the divorce email.
He's like, no, that was this face.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's totally different. Yeah, but, I hadn't agreed.
Oh, Jody says, I had an agreement from Larsa that she would no longer bring me up and cause drama. So I texted her, Larsa, what are you doing? I thought we had an agreement. And then we see a flashback to Larsa being like,
oh my God, you guys, like, he like texted me like, oh my God, and like, I'm like terrified for my life. Jody like texted me like.
And he's like, I'm not even like the one that initiated the fact that we're texting. Like, she's been texting me for a long time. So I just don't understand what's wrong.
Yeah, like, how could this even happen? And Lisa's like, imagine if I'd been texting Marcus. Like, what would happen? Imagine if I texted Marcus. I was like, hey, let me come over. Let me meet your dad. Like, maybe we can hang out. Introduce me to other famous people. Maybe we go to a party. Do you want to hang out? Do you want to have dinner? You want to go to PF Chang's? Imagine if I had texted those things. Theoretically, she would be furious.
That's why I put them all in an email instead. Still haven't heard back.
So Jody's like, oh, I just don't understand why the bar for sending a message is such a big deal. But Russell yelled, show me respect last year. And then we see Russell being like, Larsa, please be respectful to my wife. And Jody's like, I mean, why was mine so much worse? I don't get it. Because you're being villainized because you're daring to go up against Larsa. That's why. Yeah. And now you've hopefully learned your lesson not to ever text Larsa again, because she will use that shit against you.
Exactly. So now we go to to Shoma, the wonderful world of Shoma, where nautical Steph is about to enter her nautical form. But first, she has to have a pep talk from Anastasia. Is it Anastasia or Anastasia? Of Beverly Hills. Famous cosmetic tycoon. So Stephanie's like, okay, we have to finish wrapping these gifts. Okay. Thank God for Anastasia, because all this time that things were like sold out, like she should be here any minute to give me stuff that no one else can get because it's sold out. She is like seriously me. Like we think the same. And I wonder what her outfit's going to be today. Oh my God, she's here. Oh my God. Nautical Anastasia. She's here.
She's like, leave, assistant, leave. Nobody wants you here. Go. Anastasia, hi. I'm so glad you're here all the way from LA. And she's like, I know Miami's gorgeous. By the way, I brought the beautiful sunshine. This is what we call Anastasia sunshine. It's beautiful. Followed me all the way here.
Thank God someone finally brought the sunshine to famously overcast and rainy Miami. So Stephanie is like, Anastasia? I'm going to call her Anastasia because I don't know which way it is. I'm just going to mix them both together. Anastasia is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and she is like the biggest makeup tycoon. Her makeup is sold all over the world, and her company is valued at over $1 billion, which is like $5 in Shoma money. So, yeah.
I remember how
it's like really cool.
I remember because she comes up to me and she says, I love how you run your Instagram. And I died. I literally died. That was back when I was Instagram. That was back when I was Instagram Steph. And since that night, we clicked. We just clicked. I mean, someone who likes your Instagram, best friends, basically.
There is no way that this lady, who is a famous cosmetics person, she has a big old building in Beverly Hills. You know, it's like right as you like are leaving Century City. It's like right there. There's just no way that this lady is like looking at Stephanie's Instagram and it's like, ooh, I love the way that she's running this generic Instagram full of selfies. I need to know how she does it. No, Stephanie totally went up to her and was like, oh my God, I'm such a big fan of all your products. She's like, show me everything. If you give me like a free lip gloss, I'll give you a house. like that's how it happened.
Well, Anastasia just gets me and I get her because she's a businesswoman and I'm a businesswoman. I mean, it's basically the same thing. I sell real estate kind of sometimes and she has a huge makeup empire. So we're basically twins. I mean, we're straight shooters. We talk all the time. We both like really old guys. And, you know, if ever I have any problems, that's the first person that I would call. She's not really the first person that would answer, but I do call her. I do try. Well, I have my assistant try. Never answers her either. But, you know, sisters.
So first of all, thank you so much for coming here. Obviously, you know, the only makeup I wear is Anastasia. Unfortunately, the only makeup that Nautical Steph wears is she just takes powder that she finds around the boat and puts it on her face. That sounded like cocaine, and maybe it was, but I actually just meant actual talc that she finds. That's just Nautical Steph.
Conditioning. Okay.
That's just Nautical Steph. Just trying to just show that I've got two different personalities that like different types of things on her face. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm just really nervous around you, Anastasia. She's like, yes, I know. And I always have extra stock for my friend. I'm so happy we still have some. Please, let's sit on the sofa so you can enjoy my brown tweed suit with gold medals on it. Now, should we have a talk?
I'm going to host a Christmas party for all my new girlfriends, so that's going to be really fun. So I want to give them all your makeup. But then also we're going to be creating a drink at this Christmas party. And all the proceeds from this special drink are going to my friend's Haiti cause. So it's like, you know, don't hate on Haiti, the cause. And so like if we sell drinks, the more drinks we sell, the more money we get to Haiti. I'm like, how big is this Christmas party? What are you going to send them? $75 at the end of the party?
Yeah, and then she also.
And you're having a closed bar at your party where you're charging people for the drinks. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
And she says she's going to turn Shoma Bazaar into the Santa's Wonderland. Shoma Bazaar, where she went earlier in the season, it was like this corporate lobby with like a coffee bar in it. She's like, we're going to turn this corporate lobby into the most whimsical holiday experience you've ever had. I'm like, yes, I can't wait to see that Tremana turned into Santa's workshop.
Well, when you called me, I was in a meeting, and I have to tell you something. Immediately, I went, she's pregnant. I can't wait to see the baby's Instagram. What will the engagement be like? Can babies engage? Do they know how to double tap?
What would a little baby look like in brown tweed business suit? That's what I want to know.
Will the baby have a bun on its head? Yes or no?
Will there be a gold medallion that a brown scarf will come out of and go over the baby's shoulder? Because that's kind of a cool thing these days.
It's like, I don't even know. Like a baby. I mean, Masood's so much older than me. I mean, God, he's like you. She's like, okay, I get it. But like, he's like 24 years older. So like, imagine like when my baby is 10, is Masood going to even want to go to a baseball game? I mean,
oh, absolutely he will, because he doesn't understand that he is a very old man. If he doesn't understand he's old now, he won't understand he's old in 10 years. Trust me. So then we see proof that Masood is young at heart is him talking to a dog and saying, how was your day? And then we come back. Peter Pan syndrome, am I right?
So then we cut back and she's like, I can't control a kid. I mean, what if they got, first Anastasia is like, I mean, he should have 3 kids right now. Doesn't he have kids? Or are we pretending Masood doesn't have kids? He already does have kids. He's already done this. It's like, poor Masood never had children. Yes, he's got them. I believe they don't speak to him right now, but he's got them. So Stephanie's like, I can't control a kid. I mean, what if they go to school and they're bullied? What if they do drugs? What if they become like absolutely crazy? What if they want to poop on a plane?
I have not developed parent Steph yet as a personality. I'm just still working on Nautical Steph. Okay, this is too much for me to do. You know, I just turned 40 this year. And if I'm going to do it, like, I have to freeze my eggs right now. She's like, oh, yes, immediately. Yes, you know, you will be the best mom. You will cause children to have so much therapy later in life. And that's all a parent could ever want. So go do this journey.
Well, it's funny you're saying that because apparently the biggest problem I have in this group is my delivery. So let's talk about that. She goes, yeah, well, it's because you're a boss lady. That's why you're so bossy. You know, you're a boss lady like me, Anastasia, with the lipsticks.
You are like Fergie, you're bossy, but you're a businesswoman. You're surrounded by men and women. Women must be like men to be surrounded by men. She's like, yes, that's what I have been saying. And you have to act like this because if you show weakness, you feel like you cannot get what you want. And I always say, you are either a shark or you're the food. And it's business. It's always one or the other. Okay. That's metaphor, Stephanie. Okay. That's what she says. You're the shark or the food. Yes. Or something like that. If you have to deal with men, you have to be strong. You cannot show emotion.
It's like, yeah. Oh my God, thank you so much. Because these ladies, let me tell you what these ladies are going to do for you. They're going to make you softer. She's like, oh my God, that sounds great. Real Housewives has never turned anybody softer. No. This show beats you to hell and then gets you paranoid about every little thing ever said and gets you searching Reddit and online all day, every day. Okay. This is going to make her insane. And I'm here for the journey. Cheers.
I know by the way, I also know many badass women in business who really in business, it's, like they get tough as nails and like you don't fuck with them, but it's not what they know how to actually talk to their friends. Like you can't keep relying on this excuse of like, I'm surrounded by men in business. I have to be tough in business. When you're dealing with a fleet of 80 construction workers, you have to be tough. Like that's fine. I'm not going to take that away, but you like, if you want to pretend to me that you're so savvy in business and yet you can't figure out how to shift gears to deal with your friends, are you really that savvy then? Are you really?
Yeah. So then we go to the Virgin cruise ship and everybody's getting out of their cars and getting on the ship and stuff. And Marisol's like, all right, for the next 2 days, you're all virgins. Richard Branson is a miracle worker. All right. Even you, Larsa. All right.
5 days ago, we were all screaming in Spain. No one's getting along, but like, call me crazy. Great time to go on a cruise. A good dick fixes everything. That's Richard Branson Dick. You see, the name Richard often gets turned into the name Dick, and Dick is also what you call a penis. Is everyone following my joke here? No.
Oh my God. Thank God Stephanie's PJ is not involved in this trip. Okay. Hopefully this time around we can have more respect for each other. Unlike the last time where I ditched a vacation, a private plane early, and went to do something else, which was very respectful to her.
Stephanie's like, is there a way that we could divide up this cruise ships? That way, people can be isolated and shamed in our group? No? Okay. Well, that's too bad.
Oh, I have one question before we take off. Are people allowed to poop here? Because
do you have cruise etiquette? Or is that just jet etiquette that we have to be concerned with?
Okay, everybody, nautical Steph is here. We can do this. So then we get the people who are like what do you call these people who like say
enthusiasts?
The
they come on and they do.
It's like Julie from the Love Boat or whatever.
Greeters. They're greeters.
This is an aggressive greeter. Okay, I will say that.
They are happy
I've
to
never seen a greeter like this. I was like, wow, they really do party on this boat. That greeter was like, welcome to Virgin Cruise Lines. Yes! I've got short shorts, tall boots, and a cowboy hat, bitch. Get on here. Get the hell on here right now. It's like, oh my God, that is an aggressively happy cruise director.
They're having a great time. So,
Larsa kind of gives him a look like, ooh, what is happening on this cruise? You're about to party, baby.
Larsa's like, wow, they just get so excited when a famous person like me comes on board. Wow. So, they're like, let's go, bitches. And they're like, this is going to be the most epic cruise ever. Yes. So then they go to this cruise and it really it's like amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. I know we did a whole thing at the top of the episode, but this is like authentic. Like it's really so cool. I was really jealous.
So we see cutaways of the cruise and drinks being poured on the bars like dun, 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 a big pool, guests lounging, women walking around the deck. And they're like, oh my God, you guys, look at the skyline. This is incredible. What an crazy, incredible cruise line. Like, that's Miami, Alexia. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I live there. I live at that place.
Yeah. So everyone, this is the maiden voyage of the resilient lady. That's why we're all here. Oh, wow. So then they're like, woo. And they're like looking at the skyline. I swear to God, this show. I know I said every week, this show is so beautiful. Like they had this like sunset, like orange sky, the lights of Miami, the water, this like beautiful cruise ship. I was like, and again, coming from going to the Fleur-de-Lis boutique in Orange County with like Emily and Shannon. We really need this. This is like a very important, okay. I need to see Miami.
So Kiki sees that Lisa's still wearing her ring and she's like, is that the Lenny ring? You still wear that? She's like,
on my middle finger though. It's like, it's not the same. I mean, I like it. It just means nothing to me. It's just a, wedding finger from someone who I don't speak to anymore, who I hate, wishes he was dead. But it's on a different thing. It's a diamond. It's a diamond. Just holding on. Let me hold on. Let me hold on to the diamond, please.
I don't think it fits your finger.
Well.
So Adriana's going to do that thing where she's going to like, they're all having fun. And Adriana's going to do that thing where she's like, I'm sad in the corner. So she's all glum. I mean, you're sitting here like literally on a beautiful cruise ship looking at the gorgeous like skyline of Miami, and you're gonna sit there and be like, woe is me. I'm like, come on, let's
don't tell me when I'm allowed to be depressed.
No, but this is that like showy depression. This is her being like, oh, remember when I was called old? She's like, I'm just tired, nothing special, just tired. I pinched my nerve.
I get it, actually. I get her whole thing, because Gertie comes over. She's like, girl, come on. What is wrong? Let's talk about it. And she's like, oh, it's just been so intense. She's like, I know. I'm just saying, it's your birthday coming up. I don't know why you want to deny it and pretend it's not happening. She's like, because there is ageism in this world, and people, when they find out your age, they treat you different. And so she's basically saying like she doesn't like to celebrate her birthday since she turned 40 because, when you get older as a woman, it's, you start feeling like you're losing your worth. I mean, I totally get that, especially for extremely beautiful people, who are like when that starts to turn and you're not really. It's kind of like an identity crisis, like you've always been given so much power because of one thing. And then when that thing starts going away, it's like, well, what do I have? Am I worthy of anything beyond that? I mean, I totally get it.
Yeah. I think she's just having like a little pity party for herself in the corner. I'm not saying ageism isn't a thing. And I'm not saying like, it's sometimes getting older can be depressing, but I think in this case, I think she's just trying to like pull attention. So Gertie's like, hello, like, this is the stereotype. Like, no one's going to do that to you. Okay. She's like, but there's a lot of stereotypes. And so then Adriana's like, I've been exchanged for a younger model twice, So Gertie's like, okay, embrace it, Adriana. You're fucking beautiful. Life is ticking, and I should be the one to tell you that firsthand. She's like, oh, I just feel the pressure of society. But I'm like, what now? Like, why is she all of a sudden like going through this?
Because it's her birthday.
Crisis? I think it's that she wants to have something. I think she wants to do something big and special. And they're like, no, we want to go on a cruise instead.
No, I think her birthday is coming up and she's freaking out. I mean, I've seen it happen a lot. I'm friends with a lot of ladies, but I see it happen all the time. It's like, oh my God, am I worth it anymore? What is happening? Of course you are worth it, but I don't know. She probably doesn't have that French hooker she was dating or whatever anymore. And I don't know. I get it. People get melancholy on their birthdays,
Yeah, I guess so. So, then the, horn blares and, Marisol's like, all right, everyone, come to my room. It's the Rockstar Suite, snacks and booze. Let's go. Cockies. So they go to this suite, which it had like a hot tub in it and everything.
This thing was humongous.
It was crazy.
Yeah, this was really big. Had like guitars on the wall and a piano.
And like its own like kind of deck, right?
Yeah, it had its own deck and stuff. And a tub and a hot tub. And Lisa's like, what the fuck? There's a hot tub just sitting there. There's more food in here. I mean, what the hell? And Kiki's like, well, if anyone deserves a rock star suit, it would be me. I got my father to eat salmon.
Like, don't you mean sweet? She goes, sweet? I don't know. So Marisol's like, hey, everyone, how sweet is my sweet, right? I mean, after that Radisson, right? Oh, God,
garbage. Really on a roll today, this one.
So they've got all this, like, the nice, like, hors d'oeuvre spread laid out and everything. And Stephanie's like, oh my God, the food, it all went down my boobs. Isn't that hilarious? Nautical Stephanie is having a hilarious time. Food goes down Nautical Stephanie's boobs. Okay, regular Stephanie, it stays on top. But Nautical goes right down.
That's why I don't show cleavage, because all the food just went down. And Nautical Steph is like calm, cool, and collected, and she doesn't care what falls on her boobs. Okay? Larsa must find so many snacks in there. Larsa must have like a buffet down there.
Well, obviously, okay, ladies, obviously, before we left Spain, we all left quite divided. And I thought that night after the chaos in Plaza de España, that maybe we should do a little separate group. We were so divided, and I thought the only way we can bring ourselves together is to do more divided things, right? So that's what we're going to do tonight.
I want to bring this group together by splitting everybody up to talk shit about each other, so we have something proper to fight about tomorrow. Everybody get it?
It's called doing research. It's called scene prep. All right. So we're going to do half and half, and we're going to do lots of fun things around this boat.
And she's like, yeah, because in the Plaza de España.
That was so embarrassing, by the way. God, you remember when Alexia kept screaming, don't fight in front of Frankie? She was like covering that statue. So weird.
Really, it was. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. Oh my God, you guys, guess what? We're here. Look at this beautiful city. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. It got us here so fast. That's still Miami, honey. Oh, I live there.
Well, look, none of us are allowed back in Sevilla, by the way. No, because actually the commissioner DM'd me and said we're welcome anytime. I'm pretty sure that was a Jamba Juice manager who messaged you, because he messaged me too. Wait, isn't Jamba the same as Sevilla? Okay, Pips, you have to work on that.
Of course, the commissioner is fucking reaching out to Larsa over DMs. I'll bet he did. So we came up with a plan because we can't just sweep it under the rug, right? So we're going to split up. So Pips, Keeks, G, and Steph are going to the test kitchen, and the rest of us are going to go, talk about you guys. But you know what? We're talking with the wrong people, because like these aren't even the people that we're fighting with. So we're like, why are we doing it like that? Let me do it this way, all right? This is how Dick wants it. What Dick wants, Dick gets.
Yeah, so, okay, we don't want any conflict. Okay, so this is an exercise in therapy, even though there's nothing therapeutic about this. We're just going to talk shit about each other. We're not going to sweep it under the rug. The more I say that, the more this sounds like it's good for us. And we're just going to talk it out, and we're going to have some cockies. We're going to have to listen to each other in order to be better. Am I right? And by listen to each other, I mean talk over, but in separate groups. That sounds good, right?
Well, I'm not going to risk going to cruise jail, because there's like a prison in cruises, and I'm not going to prison. Oh, that's just if you bring drugs. No, it's if you're unruly. All right, so don't be unruly and don't do drugs. All right.
I will only accept cruise jail if we can isolate a member of our friend group in there. Are we allowed to do that? No. Oh, damn it.
Are you allowed to poop in cruise jail?
Can we do 22-minute dance party in cruise jail? So the first group is going to be Julia, Lisa, Marisol, Alexia, and Adriana, and they're going to go to Wake. And then, Julia and Lisa arrive first, and Lisa is like, you know what? You're the first one here and I'm the second one here. Everyone else is late. Well, guess what? 12 years of showing up late just went out the window because I was on time once.
Look at me, the new me, on time. That's right. 2 for Letty.
Nautical Lisa is here and she's on time. So, so they're all late, of course. So Marisol, shows up and Lisa's like, thanks for joining us. And Julia's like, yes, you are forgiven to be 53 minutes late because you look so gorgeous. Marisol was 53 minutes late. That is really bad. Okay. You cannot You can't come after Monkey and then show up 53 minutes late yourself.
Yeah. But as they point out, this is Lisa has been late for 90,000 years. They're late one time, but 53 is a lot. My God.
Well, the worst part is that like Julia and Lisa were sitting side by side at a table. And so they had to sit side by side for like an hour, which is like that's a strange arrangement. You know, like at that point, I'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to sit across from you and Julia. I was like,
No, but producers say we have to sit side by side.
so they're sitting there side by side for a whole hour making small talk. And what do Lisa and Julia have to talk about? Have they ever talked just the two of them alone? Is this the first time we've ever seen them alone together?
I don't know. What do you talk about with either one of them sitting there alone?
Side by side.
Yeah, I
like they're playing a piano.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us, guys, because when you guys are late, it's like cool and cute.
Marisol's like, oh, God, well, that's how you do it. You smile and we giggle and we forget about it, except for when we bring it up over and over, season after season.
Well, no more giggles anymore with me, though.
Oh, because you have a pattern. You have a pattern with it. That's
I
why.
love Alexia say that. You have a pattern. So I'm sorry. So then they're all just talking about that. And Marisol's like, Monkey shouldn't even be talking right now. The amount of coupons and credits I have with tardiness at this point, I mean, that's going to last me a lifetime.
So now we go to the other group of women, Kiki, Gertie, Larsa, and Stephanie at the test kitchen.
Right.
And they're all late too. Kiki's the only one there waiting for them. And finally Larsa comes and she's like,
You guys like the boat, like it's moving like a lot, like, oh my God.
Yes, you know, I'm used to like the boats that are like very still. You mean your apartment? Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, like I was walking on the dock and like one of the guys said, oh my God, get over here. I might need to use you as a flotation device. Was that like a compliment? Like,
Larsa also, I think she needs to go out in public more because she's like, guys, so we all get our own tables? Yes, you're in a restaurant.
I think she meant they all get their own chef or something. Cause she's like,
oh,
this is
like
like we all get like our own, like what? Like table like?
Wait, we all get our own table like and server like? That's crazy like.
Yeah, this
yeah,
one
I guess
you have your own bars and your own bartender and your own chef or whatever.
Yeah, she says you get your own bar. They do have like a little like setup there. And it's actually a cute little thing. And Kiki's saying it's a bummer because they just have to be a small group and it would be fun if they were like the whole big group. So Kiki is, you know, she's like, yeah, I just want the whole group to be there. And, she's like, I want to know from Larsa what she wants from Lisa. What does she need from Lisa? And what does Stephanie want from Alexia? So that way we can all grow together.
Yeah. Like, what do I do?
And Stephanie, the server comes over and Kiki's like, we'll take everything. So they do a shot. And now Marisol is like, all right, well, everyone's getting along. It's good. I'm glad I invited my only people that I liked. So that was a good move.
All right, well, let's make it fun.
All right, listen, you know, I'm always about that. And you fuckers aren't allowed to embarrass me and get banished from Dick's kingdom. Nothing's more fun than Dick. Am I right?
Yeah. Kiki, like, are we doing the whole trip? Like, is that what's happening? And Kiki's there. So Kiki's saying they're only gonna do like a half trip or whatever. No, I'm sorry. They're not I thought it was the trip thing.
Shot.
So doing the whole thing,
the shot. Yeah, we're talking about shots. So, doing shots.
I was like,
they just kick
I got
Larsa
myself
off.
all
They throw
turned
a
around.
overboard halfway through the. I'm
It's
sorry,
just a
the
shot.
audience is controlling this boat. Richard Branson has asked that we throw Larsa overboard.
okay, it's a shot. Okay, I got totally confused. Yeah, so doing shots in this and everything, and they're all having fun, and then Larsa starts waving a napkin in the air. And then the other women, Adriana finally joins them, and they greet Adriana and everything. And Marisol goes, oh, wow, Lisa likes it. You got the monkey check of approval.
She made it. Oh, I fell asleep. I'm not feeling great.
Same, but you look amazing. Very, very classy. Well, I know how difficult it is for Adriana to embrace birthday, but I don't know what is happening with her. With us in general. I just don't know.
Well, you're a shitty friend to her, and
You could ask
so
her.
that sucks. Yeah, you could maybe call her or ask her if you see her struggling with something, but I guess that's probably a little hard for you to do.
Go up to the deck. Go up to the deck and have a heart to heart. But like I said, she's like, what is happening to her? I do not know. I'm like, you can just carve out some time to hang out with your friend and check in on her.
Yeah. So then waiters bring some food to the other table, to the
test kitchen
people. And Kiki's like, okay, well, listen, you and Lisa, like we spoke to you. We got her to unfollow Marcus, and then you guys can move forward. What else do you need?
No, because no, guys, no. She said really hurtful things to me, you guys. She said she knows I feel the paparazzi that I hired to take Marcus's photos. What? What? Really? I know a paparazzi that I can call and take a picture in the south of France, here, XYZ, this and that. What?
What am I? Am I the CIA? Am I a CIA? Or as I call it, acai? To get what? I'm gonna have CIA in a bowl and be a superfruit? I knew that he was gonna be outside at a pool and doing what? I'm supposed to just know that? You know what she is? She's Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs
Yeah, I'm not like that. It hurt me to my bones, to hear her say that I would do something like that. I'm capable. No one has ever called me capable before, you guys. So whatever.
So then we go back to Wake, and Alexa's by the way, Lisa, you guys haven't spoken in months. She's yeah, it's gotten really out of hand. I mean, you let it go too far, too long. Okay. You disrespected her. I feel instead of with Jody, when he texted her in that place, he shouldn't have done that.
And
She's Jody never did nothing wrong. Never. She texted Jody first. But you know what? She's on OnlyFans and she's probably talking to people's husbands. So please don't pretend to be a victim.
Wow. Didn't really have anything to do with the situation, but it's a fun pot shot.
That was funny. She's
all he did was be friends with Marcus.
So then we go back to the other group. And Lars's
hey, I would just appreciate it if she was have some account ability I have no problem apologizing, but when I called her a bitch in her house I owned up to it. I was hey, I'm sorry I called you a bitch in your house. I shouldn't have called a bitch in her bitch house bitch.
Well, if she apologized to you, then you guys can at least try to take a step to move forward.
My apology is here, and her apology needs to be up here. Okay? Which is funny because in life, I'm up here and she's down here, Kelly Ben Simone.
And Gertie's I suggest muzzles for both of them. You get a muzzle. You get a muzzle. That's right, honey. Muzzles that are gertified. Gertified muzzles for both of you.
So back to the other
Not
group.
a bad observation.
Marisol's all right, what do we need to move forward so we can fix it?
I just need to leave Jody out of it.
Well, Jody needs to leave himself out of it too, because that's a problem, Lisa. Okay? Just accept it. It's a problem.
Just accept it. God, keep it between her and I. And Adriana's guys, we're going around in circles like the sun around the earth or the earth around the sun. Another year gone by.
We are going around in circles I'm going around circle of drain. Can we please?
Going around circles the ones that are growing bigger under my eyes. So,
so they agree that they need to make up and put their egos aside. And Lisa and Marisol goes, well, I don't think you're going to be our best friend again because Stephanie's our new best friend now. So,
well, I don't even like to throw that word around. Best friend. I mean, what's a best friend? She's my best friend. What are we, 5? What are we on a playground? I mean, come on.
I feel I'm on a playground all the time. Am I right? I'm on Dick's playground right now. Right, guys? Right? Dick? Right? No. So then back to the test kitchen. Kiki's Stephanie, why are you so quiet tonight? She's oh, well, I told you I'm nautical Steph tonight. I'm really making this happen. I already can tell America loves this whole thing. Nautical Steph. Hilarious.
Nautical Steph is very demure and very mindful. She's chill, okay? And I'm just concerned, and yeah, Gertie says, yes, she's so mindful, but I'm concerned as to how long Nautical Steph might be with us, depending on the drama. We'll see. I don't know about Nautical Steph. Jury's out on Nautical Steph. You get a Nautical Steph. You get a Nautical... I don't know. I'll do it again.
Stephanie is pretending to have introspection here because she says, like, you know, my sisters say I have bad delivery and now my friends say I have bad delivery. So I'm going to try really hard to improve my delivery. You're not going to try really hard. You're just going to acknowledge those things as like some sense of immunity, but you're just going to still be the same land Steph as you are nautical Steph.
The delivery can improve, but the package kind of still sucks. Like, I think you should work on the package.
Yeah.
I think the delivery is the least of the problems.
Yeah. If you still get poop in a box, it doesn't matter what time it arrives. It's still poop in a box.
So she says that she's like, I mean, look, if there's constructive criticism, I'm open to hearing it, but I'm not accepting that because my delivery was bad. I was wrong for what happened in Spain. Okay, Nautical Steph has left the building. She's gone. Where did Nautical Steph go? She's gone.
Nautical Steph has gone overboard. So
Gertie
Stephanie,
was really
take your
good in this
shot.
episode. She was
was hilarious.
Stephanie, take your shot, like. Take your shot, like.
And Stephanie's like, are you going to take the rest of yours? It's like, come on, do the shot. So now it's like 2 hours and 5 tequila shots later. And we're in Marisol's suite. And, Julia and Alexia and Marisol are FaceTiming with Larsa, from Marisol's room. And Alexia, she's like, oh, so are you in bed? What are you showing me? Are those your soft legs? It's like,
I need to take photos for OnlyFans so I can pay the bills, like. Legs for OnlyFans, like.
so then Marisol's like, Pips, did you have some shots tonight? Cause you are very frisky tonight, Pips. Come on, look at her. Look how frisky Pips is. Frisky
She's like,
Pips.
yeah, like I'm making like my OnlyFans video. Like I'm gonna put out my boobs right now.
She just like pulls out her boobs on FaceTime and like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that right now on the FaceTime. That's like crazy.
I love not Adriana. Alexia like cups like the phone to hide it from the camera. And then she looks at the camera like, oh my God, you're not getting this, are you? Like, oh my God. She's like, don't look at the boob. Don't look at the boob.
So now the next morning, Stephanie's skipping down the hallway in her aerobics outfit to go to Marisol's suite. So she's like, oh my God, this room is so nice in the daytime because sometimes things are beautiful in the night, but they're not in the morning.
No, that's true. I mean, it's like me, right? Okay. Next stop, the Catskills. I feel like we should just lay out here and just skip the exercise entirely. She's like, no, Marisol. No, I got these spandex from Canada. We're going to wear them. She's like, okay, well, I hate exercise. Like, well, what is this? Like, I look fat in this. I'm not going to come out. I'm not going to do it. Come on, Stephanie, stop it.
I don't hate anything more in the world than I hate exercise. I will not do it. I would rather starve to death than do exercise. And I like that. Stick to your guns, girl. Stick to your guns. So let's get to what we're really here to talk about. Fighting with people.
Dinner.
So dinner. So Marisol's like, yeah, our dinner was good. We're just talking to Lisa about fixing things with Larsa. Just, yeah, well, we had the same conversation with Larsa, and we obviously got to the topic of Alexi and I. So it's my personality. Like, I go from 0 to 100 because I have no idea what the hell I'm saying because I get so angry. Oh, okay, God. So you're not responsible for anything that you say because you get angry? Is that what you're saying?
Well, look, I was very, very, very heartbroken about what happened that night at dinner. And I was like clearly distraught. It was not nautical Steph. It was distraught Steph. And I was really upset and I was crying and it was rough on me. And so then she's talking about the dinner.
Can I just point out, nothing happened to Stephanie at that dinner.
Nothing.
It wasn't about her at all. She just ran out crying to like have a scene. She's ridiculous.
Yes.
Like I was so distraught.
And she's going to act like she was distraught from the dinner where nothing happened to her, that's why she was acting over the top with the plane back at the hotel lobby. I'm like, that does not make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Like, I can't have people fighting on the Shoma plane. So she's like, well, and when I got into the car with you, I thought it was a safe space. And she's like, oh, there are no safe spaces in this group. You never know. We're going to talk shit about you no matter what happens. All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but in my mind, I thought for sure, like Larsa and Marisol, they're going to be like my safe space. Like when I got on that bus, like on the way to the airport, Julia, I was like, wait, why are Alexia and Marisol like not coming? A safe space, right? Don't we have safe space? And then we see flashback to that whole fiasco. And Stephanie's like, nobody told me that you guys were mad at me. Okay. Marisol goes, well, I'm not really mad at you. I really like you and I want to like you. For you, you don't have to offer me anything. I don't know how much it costs. I don't want to know how much it costs. Just put me on the plane and say, get me to dick, right?
Well, I'm sorry that it has come across like I dangle my stuff because that was never my intention, and I don't remember saying what the cost was. I think it was Larsa, who probably heard it from me when I said what the cost was. But the point of it is Julia was the one who said, Alexia and Marisol feel like that if they break one of your rules, you're going to leave them stranded. And she goes, well, I had a list, I know how you love a list.
I do love lists. I do love lists. Lists definitely. Yeah, lists definitely loves lists. Yeah, I didn't know it was so bad that you guys didn't want to feel a certain way that like you'd rather just like not get on. It's like, well, that was me who didn't want to get on because like I'm the one who didn't want to go. And then I said to Alexia, I was like, you can go. I mean, I'll stay behind. I mean, what am I, just your sidekick? You just leave me in the dust. I go to everything you go to. You want to stay back with me? And like, no pressure, bro. But like later on, I was like, you haven't had a good day here. And like, you want to stay behind with me? We can walk around Sevilla. Let's get some fresh air. Let's do some shopping. Let's go to Subway over there, see what their footlongs are like here in Sevilla, and she was like, yeah, okay, I'll stay with you. That's all it was.
So now Stephanie is not really getting a fight from Marisol because Marisol's like very kind of nicely sticking to her guns. She's like, I'm not taking back anything that I said. She's like, I'm not taking back anything I said about you. And I'm not taking back the fact that I'm not going to apologize to you for not going on your fucking plane. So I don't know what you want from me, but she's saying it in a very nice way. So Stephanie's not getting her fight. So she's like, okay, well, that's great. Then Julia should have said that. But Julia said to me in front of the whole bus that you said I'm bossy and that if anyone breaks the rules, you're going to leave them stranded. And she's like, well, I mean, Marisol doesn't really say this, but you did say that, Stephanie. Like you were being bossy and you were dangling the plane and you were going to kick people off. So why are you going to try and make it turn? Why are you going to make it turn now that this is all Julia's fault for how she relayed the information? It's not. The information was relayed properly. You're an asshole and you're dangling the old man ball plane over people's heads and they don't want to put up with that shit. What are you not hearing?
Yeah, I mean, the words came out of your mouth that you said, we'll leave them behind and they can drive. It's a 3-hour drive. Now, Marisol, she should have said, don't be like that. That's not how we act in this group. Like, you can't offer a flight and then say people will be left behind. Like, Marisol instead just was like, okay, and then just like doesn't show up the next day. So Marisol's also being very passive aggressive. Stephanie committed the crime, but Marisol, I think, was being kind of, I don't know what it is. Is it passive aggressive, fake, whatever it is? But Marisol could have also just been like, hey, lady, you're new to this group, but we don't do that with our cast members unless it's Monk. So Marisol goes, well, I was worried too. Alexia, you would have another and then we'd be stranded. And then that was on the list. Listen, I knew you weren't going to like it that we stayed behind. We didn't get a chance to talk about it because, we never get a chance to talk to you and everything blew up in La Plaza. And then I was going to tell you, I was, as Larsa would say, X, Y, and Z. And I didn't have a problem. Like, I like you. I want to be friends with you. Okay. Let's have a new start, Mighty Mouse. New start.
And it's just funny because Stephanie's just sitting there blinking at her like, this woman is not like giving me an inch here. She was not budging, but she was saying it very nice. And Stephanie just blinked. So finally Marisol is just like, all right. You know what? New start, Mighty Mouse. She goes, okay, well, new start, Mighty Mouse. And so they hug. But then we see 8 hours later and they're in a mudroom. And Alexia is like, just so you know, Marisol had way more other things that really bothered Marisol. Okay. There was like a whole list.
I just love, like, Marisol is so loyal to Alexia, but Alexia just like chucks Marisol under the bus. And then it's like, and then and Stephanie's like, and then like then the next day, and Stephanie's saying like, I feel like Marisol is a jealous demon who disguises herself as a very loyal friend. And I know what I'm going up against now. And I have a message for you. The message is, if you're going to come for me, you better hit a bullseye because when it's my turn, I don't miss.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh.
Fun times. Put these ladies on a boat. And it's always going to be a wild time. Thank you everyone for listening. We appreciate you, and definitely tune in to Crappy Hour later tonight, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Watch What Crappens would like to thank its premium sponsors. Ain't no thing like Allison King.
It's always a party on Allison Block.
Our way is the Amber way.
It's the Foster and the Furious. It's Amanda Foster.
It's always automatic with Ashley Auto. Put your hands together for Carly Clapp.
Get on the right foot with Chrissy Offit.
She's not just a Sheila, she's a Daniela. Etchels.
We never miss her call. It's Diane Call.
Aaron McNicholas, she don't miss no trickolas.
Hava Nagila Weber.
You'll never hide from Heidi Eleanor Jones.
I go, you go, we all go for Hugo.
Jamie, she has no last namey.
She's our kind of mess. It's Jennifer Messer.
Sipped some scotch with Jessica Trotch.
She's our favorite streamer, Caroline Peacock.
Kristen the Piston Anderson. Get a bee in your bonnet with Lacey B.
Que sera, whatever will be, will Lauren Silsby.
She gets an A from us. It's Lindsay D.
Let's give a kisserino to Lisa Lino. Fresh as a daisy, it's Maisie McHenry.
We love her on the rocks. It's Melissa Cox.
Megan Berg. You can't have a burger without the Berg.
This is Living with Michelle Vivian.
I love ya, Olivia Williamson. Tastier than Flanderson, it's Rachel Manderson.
She sure is swell. It's Raquel.
Yes, we canna, it's Savannah.
Cast a spell with Shannon Spellman.
Let's share with Sharon Eldridge.
Darn Skippy, it's Tippy.
And our super premium sponsors. She's VVIP, it's Amanda V. Can't lose when you're with Amy Baldwin.
Somebody get us 10 cc's of Betsy MD.
We're taking the gold with Brenda Silva.
Let's get real with Caitlin O'Neill.
Put us on a stretcher. It's Charlotte Fletcher.
Don't get salty with Christine Pepper. Can't have a meal without the Emily Sides.
Who, what, why, where, and Gwen Pentland.
Let's go into the woods with Guy Tubbs.
It's our queen. It's Queen Laifah.
Nobody holds a candle to Jamie Kendall. Hail the cork master, the master of the cork, Jennifer Corcoran. We got our wish, it's Jen Plish. She's not harsh, she's Jill Hirsch. My favorite Murdo, Karen McMurdo. We love him madly, it's Kyle Pod Shadley. In the study with a candlestick, it's Leslie Peacock.
Gee, it's Lisa H.
We're ride or die for Lisa Ryder Barron. She's a whiz, it's Liz Sarthy.
Always killing it, it's Lola Alkalani.
The incredible edible Matthews sisters.
She eases our woes. It's Melissa St. Rose.
There's a chance of meatballs, it's Rebecca Cloud.
Neat. It's Ronit Feldman.
Maximum love for Sandy Maximoska. She's the queen bee, it's Sarah Lemke.
We cannot tell a lie. It's Sarah Telefson.
Shannon, out of a cannon, Anthony.
Please don't stop, it's Soli and Pop.
Let's take off with Tamla Plain.
She ain't no shrinking Violet Kuchar. We love you guys.